Hello YouTube, will.i.am here, but you can just call me Travis. And welcome back to another edition of Up Next on the Shelf, the video series where we take a look at what's up next on the shelf. As you can see in the video, this is a mini edition, just 5 CDs in this one because the artist that comes up after the last band that I show you, I kind of have a special video in mind for them, which I will hopefully be doing soon. I've been kind of putting that one off for, I don't know, months now maybe, so I hopefully will be doing that. Still listening to Dr. Living Dead if you just caught my recent Up Next on the Shelf, not Up Next on the Shelf, most recent collection update video. Still listening to that because I just did these videos back to back. Alright, first up, I got 2 CDs from the same band, pretty popular death metal band, Black Dahlia Murder. This is their first album, Unhallowed, and then their second album, Miasma. Both released on Metal Blade. When I was first getting into kind of like metalcore stuff, regardless of what you think of the Black Dahlia Murder, they got lumped in with metalcore when they were first out, and I definitely agree they're sort of like a death metal, metalcore, deathcore, something or other. But anyway, it didn't matter. Came across this album and was like, damn, this is amazing. Was immediately just like blown away. The Closed Casket Requiem, that was the song that I first heard. It was just like, damn, I need to have whatever the hell this is. This is probably my, as you can tell, don't have a bunch of their releases, just the first 2. I've listened to all of it though, except for, actually I didn't listen to the one that came out last year. I did, maybe once I did, I can't remember actually. But regardless, in my limited view, this is my favorite release by the band. Super love the song, Thy Horror Cosmic. That song rules. Funeral Thirst, another really great one. Like I said, Closed Casket Requiem, also another great track. This whole album actually is actually pretty solid. I don't listen to it a whole lot anymore, but if I do grab a Black Dahlia Murder album, even digital, because I have most of their stuff digitally, if I listen to one, it's going to be this one. Also this one, Miasma, their second album. I really like the song, I think it's I'm Charming. That shows you how much I like it, not even sure which one it is. I can't even tell you last time I listened to this album, maybe a few years ago. Maybe not even that recently. As you can tell, Black Dahlia Murder is not one of my favorite bands of all time, but I think they're solid. Definitely seems like they've grown to be one of the most important American death metal bands in the last decade or so, at least. So anyway, pretty cool stuff. Don't know that I'm probably going to grab a whole lot more of their material beyond these 2 records, but it is what it is. Next one up, this is a kind of a crust punk DB black metal band from Washington, actually. Black Breath. This is their album Sentence to Hell. Actually, I think I'm pretty sure it was Y.X.M. who introduced me to this band. The album art is what stuck out to me, and this is a great example of album art being a perfect example of what the album sounds like. Yeah, these guys just like came out the gates. Feast of the Damned, like I'm sure that I've listened to that song like 30,000 more times than any other track on this album. Because man, it just tremor, like it's just like awesome. Yeah, really great stuff. If you are interested in listening to something that sounds like this image, check out this album, A Sentence to Life by Black Breath. All right, one more, because like I said, just a little. I guess just 4, because the 5th one was the Dr. Living Dead, but listening to in the background. Last one up, this is maybe their 4th album, I think, and the only one I have, and actually now that I'm thinking about it, I might have stolen this from my wife, so if I did, sorry, Tamara. This is the E.N.D. by the Black Eyed Peas. When I was this came out right around the time that I was really starting to get into pop music. Yeah, 2009. At the time, the songs I Got a Feeling and Boom Boom Pow were like super popular. Those songs are pretty cool. Boom Boom Pow especially. I liked that one more so. I think actually my favorite song on here though is actually the second track, Rock That Body. I'm not a super huge Black Eyed Peas fan. Only a few tracks in this one actually I'm not really into that much. They're okay otherwise generally, but for the most part, just a few tracks from will.i.am, Fergie, Sabu, and forgive me, I can't think of the last guy's name. Taboo and Apple to App. Is the other guy's name? Anyway, don't really have a whole lot to say about this album actually, because even looking at some of these titles, I don't recognize a whole lot of them. I remember this album being kind of whatever, okay though, if you're into pop music. So yeah, E.N.D. by the Black Eyed Peas. Alright, that's all for this edition of Up Next on the Shelf. Tune in next time where we see what's even more up next on the shelf. Probably, I don't know if I'm actually going to entitle that's the other video, an Up Next on the Shelf video or not. I might. I probably won't. We'll see. Otherwise, have a good day. Bye.